Good morning, students. Welcome back to all of you in mathematics class. In the previous class, we have studied about the triangles. That was just an introductory class for triangles, and you have completed your exercise 18.1 also based on those concepts. Now today I am going to explain you important properties of triangle. We have three properties that are mentioned in your book. Three properties of triangle we are going to learn, and based on those properties we are going to solve the exercise 18.2, that is the second exercise. Now students, just look, our first property is angle sum property of a triangle, right? Angle sum property of a triangle means sum of angles, okay? Now it says the sum of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. See, I have made one triangle. It has three angles, angle x, angle y, angle z. And according to this property, the sum of all the three angles, that is angle x plus y plus z, is equal to 180 degree. Now let's see example for this. Suppose our question is that two angles of a triangle are, let's see. Okay, I want you all to come to exercise 18.2. Exercise 18.2, and it's question number 1. I want you all to come to question number 1. Your question number 1 is saying, find the measure of the third angle if the measures of two angles of a triangle are given. Now, students, in this question, third angle you have to find. Two of the angles of a triangle are given to you. Now let's see the first part. First part says 100 degree and 20 degree. This is our angle, first angle, and second angle is given to you. You have to find the value of third angle. Now what can be done? You know that sum of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree by angle sum property. So you are going to write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree, and in bracket, students, you are going to write angle sum property. Please ensure that you write the property. If you will not write the property in bracket, you will lose your marks. You will lose 1 mark for this. And each and every mark is precious from examination point of view. So, you know angle 1 is 100 degree, angle 2 is 20 degree, angle 3 you have to find, and it is equal to 180 degree. Now, when you add this, you will get 120 degree plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Right? Now students, this you have to find, this you know, this you know. So what you are going to do, you are going to leave it on the left hand side, and take 120 degree to the right hand side. Okay? So when angle 120 degree will go on the right hand side, it is in plus. On the left hand side, it will become minus over here. So your answer will be 180 degree minus 120 degree, that is equal to 60 degree. So your angle 3 is 60 degree. This is your answer. In this way you are going to solve such questions. I hope you all must have understood this property. Now students, look at the second property of a triangle. This is the second property, that is exterior angle property of a triangle. Exterior angle property of a triangle. Now the question comes about exterior. What is exterior angle? Exterior angle is basically, you all know about exterior. Exterior means something that lies outside. Okay, this is your exterior angle. Just look, this triangle ABC. When this line segment BC is extended further, we get this angle, that is angle ACD. So we can say that angle ACD is an exterior angle. Angle ACD. You all know how to name an angle. I have taught you this in the chapter Lines and Angles. This is point C, so we will write C in between, and A and D points will lie outside. So angle ACD is exterior because it is not inside the triangle. Getting my point? So angle ACD is an exterior. Now let's see what this property states. This property states that an exterior angle of a triangle is always equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. Now you all know the meaning of always. Always means every time, equal to the sum. Sum means on addition of the two angles. Now which two angles? Two interior opposite angles. Interior means that are inside. Now opposite, students, this angle will not be the opposite of this exterior angle. Opposite means something that is just just in front, like these two angles are opposite. So angle A and angle B are two interior opposite angles of an exterior angle ACD. I am repeating, angle A and angle B. Angle A and angle B are the two opposite interior opposite angles of an exterior angle ACD. Getting? So what will happen, students? According to this property, angle ACD will be equal to angle A and angle A plus angle B, and exterior angle ACD will be equal to angle A plus angle B by which property? Exterior angle property. Exterior angle property. Now let's look at one question related to this. The question is, I want you all to come to example number 10. All of you come to example number 10. Its first part is triangle ABC, which has been extended. BC is extended, and here you get angle X. This exterior angle is your angle Y, and two angles, rest of the two angles are 50 degree. Another one is also 50 degree. And this question is saying, in each of the following figures you have to find the value of X and Y. In this figure you have to find X and Y. So students, the way to do geometry question is something like this. First of all, you are going to write solution, then you will write in triangle ABC. Students, this is a sign of triangle, right? You do not write triangle like this. You just make this sign. As for angle, you will making this sign. Similarly for triangle, you make one small triangle. In triangle ABC, angle A is equal to 50 degree. In brackets, you will write given. Then angle B is equal to 50 degree. Again, this is given in the question. Now what you have to find? X and Y. This you have to find. Students, you know, and now which property you will apply over here? You can do two things over here. Either you just apply angle sum property and find this value of angle X, because angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. I have told you in the previous property. By angle sum property you will apply, you will find the value of X over here. Or you have one more option for this. You can just find the value of Y and then apply the linear pair property and find the value of X. You have learned this linear pair in previous chapter, that is lines and angles. First of all, let's find the value of X by angle sum property. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? You will write in bracket, otherwise you will lose your marks. So written angle sum property, this is 50, this is again 50, this one is X, 180 degree. Now 100 degree plus X is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to, we take 100 to the right hand side and we that an exterior angle is equal to the sum of its two opposite interior angles. Now interior opposite angles of angle y are 50 degree, angle A and angle B, that's whose value is 50 degree and 50 degree. So we are going to write angle A plus angle we are going to write, since this is the sign of since angle ACD is an exterior angle, therefore angle ACD is equal to angle A plus angle B by which property? Exterior angle property. Okay, now ACD is equal to y, that is equal to 50 degree plus 50 degree. So in this way you got the value of y as 100 degree. Okay, so this is all about your exterior angle property. So students, now we are switching to our third property of a triangle. What is the third property of a triangle? It is triangle inequality property. First of all, you all know the meaning of triangle. Let's learn about inequality. What is the meaning of inequality? Unequal, you all know, equal to sign is like this. It shows that something is same as other thing. But unequal means, unequal is something like this. It is just the opposite of equal. Means something which is not same as the other. Okay. So this is about triangle inequality property. Let's see what it says. This property states that the sum of the lengths of the two sides, any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. I am repeating, it says that the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. Let's see, this is a triangle ABC. According to this property, AB plus BC should be greater than AC. AB plus BC should be greater than AC. AB plus CA should be greater than the third side BC. BC plus CA should be greater than the third side AB. This is according to triangle inequality property. Right? Now let's see example for this. Your question says that you have to state whether the following triangles are possible or not. Following scalene triangle. Scalene triangle has all the three sides which are not equal to each other. See, this triangle is having three sides. Scalene triangle because it is having three sides which are not equal to each other. One is 6 cm, other side's length is 7 cm and the third side's length is 8 cm. Now let's see whether this triangle is possible or not. For checking whether the triangle with this length, with these sides is possible or not, we have to apply triangle inequality property. You will write here, according to triangle inequality property. Because this is necessary to write. You all know without reasons you will lose your marks. So it is mandatory to write the reasons. You have to write according to triangle inequality property. 6 plus 7 is equal to 13 centimeter. And you know the third side is 8 centimeter. 13 centimeter is always greater than 8 centimeter. So this for these two sides it is valid. Let's check for other sides. 7 plus 8 is equal to 15 centimeter and 15 centimeter is greater than the third side. Third side is your 7 plus 8. Third side is 6 centimeter. So 15 is greater than 6 centimeter. That means this is also true. Now let's see for the left two sides that are 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. 6 plus 8 is 14 and triangle is always greater than the third side. We proved, so we can say that 6 centimeter, a triangle with 3 sides are 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 8 centimeter is possible. Okay. Students, here we have 7 centimeter because 6 was already taken, 7 was left, so we'll write 7 over here. Now, this was all about the 3 properties of a triangle. On the basis of these 3 properties of a triangle, you will be able to solve all the questions of exercise 18.2. So now, start doing exercise 18.2 question by question, but you don't have to write the questions, you just have to write the first word of the question and the last dash 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 and the last word of the questions. Then you have to note down the parts. Figures have to be drawn with pencil and that too on the blank side. Okay, points, figure labeling should also be done with pencil. Do not use pen, otherwise I'll straight away cut your solution, right? Now this was all for in properties of a triangle. Thank you.